All right, back for the men's Open Pro doubles gold medal match. We've got Ben and Colin Johns versus Matt Wright and Kyle Yates. Matt and Kyle just battled through Riley Newman and Tyson McGuffin in what I would consider a slight upset. And yeah, I don't think we've seen Kyle in this position in quite a while, so it's really, really great to see him back. And it's going to be an exciting matchup. It's you know, Ben and Kyle used to play quite a bit together, and Kyle's been out of these end of the day medal matches for a while now, so it's going to be really, really good to see them battle. So here we go, 0-0-2. Kyle with the backhand just misses wide. It's going to be interesting because against the Johns boys, it's really hard not to force shots that aren't there, just because you know you have to be so perfect against them. Kyle's signature little drop shot. He's got really soft hands, and whenever that ball's high, he can fake smashing it and just drop it in soft.
Correct. Dropping shots like he drops rates for pickleball in 1945.
And Matt just smacking Kyle in the butt right there.
Letting him know he didn't really care for that drop shot at the last point.
0-1-2.
Yeah. So Matt tries to flip a backhand down the middle there, and Ben's just sitting forehand, just puts it away. It's the beauty of having a partner you're comfortable with. You know, Colin and Ben have very defined roles. Ben's watching that middle. Colin's watching that line.
Yeah, Colin completely jumping out of the way.
Nice. Nice backhand put away by Kyle. So one thing we do have here is line judges, where I think they'll only be used for overrules, I believe. So players are still calling their own lines, but if there's any discrepancy, we have line judges watching each line to give the final verdict, which is how I think it should be. I think most players like calling their own lines and not relying on line judges. It's just interesting.
Yeah.
In tennis, you see different things, but in pickleball, you know, well, in tennis, they go through tons of training. In pickleball, we're just not there yet, right? So
they have a challenge system now in place in tennis.
Yes.
You know, just in case they feel like the ref is wrong. We had it last weekend, which was great. We're gonna hope to see that more in the future. Right now we have Kyle and Matt trying to, you know, make something happen. It seems like Kyle's kind of shaking his legs.
Yeah, no, I heard Kyle after the last match, and he was mentioning that he was having some cramps, and there's even talk about putting the men's gold match on right after that bronze match they played. And Kyle was like, I just can't do it right now. I need a break. So we're going to see Kyle laboring a little bit. He's feeling the cramps. And, you know, the Johns boys are looking pretty fresh.
Fresh as a daisy.
Yeah.
I mean, they look like a Dixie cup.
Yeah, so I don't think it's going to bode well for Matt and Kyle. You know, Kyle's obviously already struggling, so they're going to do the best they can. But
yeah, and that's just going to make Matt pull trigger a little earlier than he even like to, as much as he likes to pull.
And what happens with that, right? Like, you have Kyle laboring. You know he's not going to be able to last in points. You have Kyle pulling the trigger. The Johns, like, the whole reason attacks work in pickleball are because they're disguised. So if Ben and Colin are waiting on attacks, they know it's coming, and it's just, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So it's less effective. So let's see if Kyle can hang in there. Exactly like that, right? So, you know, Matt feels like he has to pull the trigger quick because Kyle can't stay on the points.
6-0-1.
A lot of frustration already. Yeah, so Ben's ball was going to sail along there. He had good reach, but Kyle threw up his paddle and I think saved him a bit there. So 7-0-1. This might not. This first game might not last long at this rate.
Could be pretty ugly.
Effective lob there by Kyle. Again, we see a lot of those overheads fly off the edge guard, right? And it's just like we talked about. It's tough to time.
Well, we're seeing the lob come back little by little in the pro game. It was gone when I was kind of first starting.
Right.
Didn't really see it very often in the last year and a half or so. We're starting to see it more and more.
Yeah, I think you have guys trying to really minimize that dinking zone by pinching the line, right? And trying to take dinks out of the air. But when you do that, you're vulnerable to the lob.
Correct.
So it's a great play. If you have a team that's really pinching the line, trying to take stuff out of the air, throw up that lob. They're going to be on their toes, and then they're going to be on their heels after that lob's thrown up. Great spot, Matt. So Matt takes that. I mean, that's Matt Wright's best shot. You know, that's his thing, is that little forehand flick. He can take it so many different directions, and he's so precise with it. Just took it to Ben's right hip right there, which is a good spot.
Point. See it? Got a call. Can you make the call? And point.
Yeah, so we have a line judge right here where, you know, Dawn Stanley asked her if she saw it, and she defaulted back to Dawn. Whereas, obviously, Dawn doesn't have the better view than she does, so.
Second serve.
That ball was definitely out.
Yeah, I can't see it because I have the line judge right in front of me, but it was out, huh?
It was out.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah, I'm on the same line as the
Yep.
ref.
You know, that was kind of a bailout lob, but I don't hate the play.
No.
I don't hate the play, especially when you're taking a dink out of the air because everybody's leaning forward. You can just, I mean, it's a tough shot to hit, don't get me wrong. But if you can kind of roll a topspin lob there off a dink, like, it's very effective. Yeah, you can kind of see Kyle just, you know,
Yes, sir.
trying to bounce around, trying to move a bit, but
181.
you know he's hurting.
Yeah, he's also kind of trying to get the crowd going a little
Yep.
bit. Like I said, against Tyson and Riley, these two, Matt and Kyle, both love to feed off that
Energy.
crowd's energy.
Yeah, so like we talked about, kind of that flick lob, but off the backhands. You know, off the forehand, I can see it being a bit easier, but a backhand flick topspin lob off a dink out of the air,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to be high percentage,
You're
I'll tell you
asking for
that.
a
I don't
lot.
care who you are.
Yeah, asking for a lot against these, you know, young athletic guys that are out here playing right
Yeah.
now.
And we're seeing right now something we haven't really seen all day, which is Kyle on the left and Matt on the right.
Yeah, I think we're gonna kind of see that quite a bit. As he's gonna try to,
911.
Matt's gonna try to minimize Kyle's movement
Correct.
as much as
So
possible.
he doesn't have to cross, which is a great play. I mean, even if you're a left side player or a right side player, there's often times where you don't want to switch. One is when your movement's not great. Two is when you're going against a serve like Morgan Evans or Zay Navarto, which pins you back and it's really hard to get in off of. So that's another time where you want to stay instead of switch.
Point.
Yeah, so you see, I mean, Kyle just pulling the trigger early. Matt's looking off into the stands, wondering what he can do.
Yeah.
And yeah, not a great start for these guys. So we'll see if they can put something together here.
Point game. Switch in.
Colin kind of grabbing that ball and throwing it back.
That'll do it for that game. That was a quick one. You see Matt just quickly going to the other side. Kyle coming back to grab a drink. I think we have a pretty disengaged Matt Wright right now, which I hope he can, show some fight. You have what you have, right?
Correct.
So the thing you need to do is just support your partner as best as you can. He's struggling a little bit. Work with him as best as you can, and just put everything you can together to give this a shot, right? So hopefully we can see some fight here. I know Kyle's going to fight.
Kyle will fight. The guy's a gamer.
Yeah.
Matt will be in there, but
Yep.
he's been in this situation countless times.
Yep. I mean,
Or,
this is a throwback to right to the U.S. Open, where Kyle was cramping then as well. He's kept both the shoes on this time, which is
Exactly.
nice.
No, you
But,
see this all the time where Matt's on the wrong side of someone cramping against Ben Johns and whoever partner he's playing with, whether
Yep.
it's Kyle or whether it's Colin, and kind of Matt's having to pitch a tent and just watch them play and hope that he can get in.
Well, if you're wondering why Kyle might be cramping, obviously it's been hot. The sun's come in and out. We've had some overcast times today. It's overcast right now, but like when the sun is out, like in Colorado, you have the thin air. The sun hits you hard. And at the same time, Kyle's playing pretty much every ball, right? Like we saw in the Tyson Riley match, Kyle's moving his feet nonstop, hitting dinks, keeping it in, and Matt's just kind of laid back over there. So
Correct.
that's the reason you're seeing this.
Out.
Early missed return.
Just long. Share Bear giving a little bit of this magic juice.
What did Shearbear
Kyle.
give? Don't even want to know.
Trust me, we want to know. We just don't want to know. You know what I'm saying?
Just missed. So Kyle with the flip down the line. Just misses. It's
Again.
also, just like we saw with Riley, kind of that's where you want to hit Ben too, on that left hip. Ben usually sits forehand middle, so if you go there, he's going to be there, but you can get him on the left hip.
Correct. But you have that name of Ben Johns on that other side,
Yeah,
and
so
it
you're
causes
worried.
you to miss. Or try a little extra couple inches. Oh,
Oh.
did he?
Have a call.
Oh.
Can you make a call? Out.
So Matt thought he had a little forehand flip down the line. Colin called it out. It was indeed out.
Yep. Both refs agreed.
Yep. That's when it's nice having, the line judge just to confirm the call. Not necessarily to make the call, but just to
Yeah.
confirm it.
I think Matt Wright for the old tennis.
Yeah,
Wheels
yeah,
out,
yeah, yeah.
Yells, "Come
You
on!"
say
early.
they come on early.
Yep. Oh, there we go.
Oh, great call, Matt. Great call. Finger up, just to make sure it's out. All right, so the boys are having a little fun here. Kyle knows he's
These
struggling.
guys know each other very well.
Yeah, everybody's good friends here, so
1-1-2.
don't think Ben and Colin are gonna let him off the hook though. Yeah, so a little miscommunication there in the middle. I have a feeling this game might go pretty quick, Joey.
Yeah.
2-1-2.
So 2-1-2 here. Ben John's on the right side. He's very confused. He's like, what am I doing over here? I don't hit forehand dinks. I don't do this. I'm on the wrong side.
Ben playing a little cat and mouse singles point there.
Yeah, exactly. Colin playing backup.
3-1-2.
Again, a little singles with a backup.
Yeah, I think Ben drew it up like he wanted, gave Kyle an ATP, defended the ATP, and got
Yep.
the setup like he wanted.
I got the Ernie.
Yeah.
Colin applauds.
Easy game.
Easy game. Colin's like, keep doing it. Don't let up. Look at him just smiling. He's like, this game's fun when I have Ben beside me. Good spot, Matt. So Matt just pulls that forehand flick down the middle. That's
Ben felt Colin just a little too close to him there.
Yeah. Colin, back off. I'm trying to work here. Yeah,
There
Colin.
we go.
Colin, if that ball's in the middle of the court, Colin's just sitting backhand with those two hands on. He's just waiting to just smack it back. It's a tough spot to go. Like we've seen here, Joey, like the best spots on Ben, you want to go that left hip down that line, right? He's sitting forehand. He's waiting for that middle. Same with Colin. Colin's waiting for that middle ball with the two-handed backhand. Best place to get Ben on the left is his left hip. Best place to get Colin on the right is his right hip.
Yeah,
Doesn't have to be a big speed up, just a small speed up, just to get the setup.
No.
Those are the spots you want to go. Easier said than done, of course.
Again, Kyle trying to play it just a little too tight, knowing it's Ben in front of him. You know, playing a little too low, a little too close to the sidelines.
Ooh, Ben saving Matt there, I think.
Yeah. Ben playing an out ball.
You know, he's known to do that. Ben taking an Ernie, trying to be Deckel.
Oh.
So Kyle's finding the right spot. That's it. So Kyle found that left tip. That's the spot to get him.
Colin Johns with soft hands. You know, that all this time practicing with Seth Walker.
Helmet to helmet?
Helmet to helmet.
We got to tell Joey. We got to tell the story. It's a phenomenal
We'll
story.
give it to you on a hydration break.
Yes. I hope they don't cut us off. We have things to say. Kyle just misses the dink out of the air there. The volley out of the air. Ben's looking to move quick here. 5-1-2. They're rolling.
Yeah. I think Ben feels kind of.
I think Ben's ready for dinner. I don't know if we're gonna get any timeouts here. You know, it looks like Kyle and Matt are committed to just getting through this game. Whereas it's tough, man. Like when you're playing.
On their back end.
Back to the kitchen. Yeah, it's not gonna work.
I think Ben's seen Kyle hit that a couple times.
Yeah. Their old training days down in Florida. It's the right spot.
Yeah, Ben just defending so great off that backhand.
Exactly. Yeah, so if you want to attack Ben Johns, just go to that backhand, that left hip. He's not going to counter hard. He's just going to, like, his hands are sick. He shouldn't be that good defending. It's really annoying, right? Like, it's just stupid. Like, his offense is so good, but his defense shouldn't be that good, but it is. So you can get him on the left hip, but he's not gonna hurt you. He's just gonna reset it, and usually get it back in the kitchen, which is the annoying part. I think Ben got away with one there. Kyle was on it. He saw it coming. He just missed it. Again, so on that backhand side, Ben's just going to defend. He's not going to hurt you necessarily.
Is that a dink miss?
That's would we call that a dink miss? That wasn't like a dink battle. It was just kind of like a random dink.
You're right.
I'll count it, though. I'm happy to count any miss on Ben.
Oh, one more.
Let's see it. All right, let's see if they can string together some points here. 1-6-1. Rapidly moving match here. Not much happening there on the two now.
1-6-2.
Yeah. I mean, it's sad to say, but I mean, the match feels like a foregone conclusion, right? Just with how everything's going, Kyle's health. You know, I'd love to see a healthy Kyle here and see, like, if at full strength, what they can do against the Johns boys. But unfortunately, we don't have that right now. Yep.
Yeah, I'd like to see more of them putting Kyle in front of Colin. It's obvious that Kyle's getting the majority of the balls.
Yes.
It's obvious that Colin's going to get the majority of the balls. Yeah. Kyle's done his best job attacking straight ahead.
100%.
Against Ben, it's just not happening like it was against Riley.
Right.
So yeah, I'd like to see them put him in front of Colin and let him go to work and see how that goes.
Yeah, I mean, Matt's really just not seeing quite enough balls to do damage on Colin here. Like, you'll see one maybe soon here. 'Cause Matt's getting a few balls. It's one of our better points here. Got that dink air. That's what we were looking for. Let's go, Joey.
Oh, here we go.
Let's go, Joey.
Looks like we might be getting some paddles getting sent out.
Ben just feasting on Kyle right now. Like you said, I would love to see. Let's switch something up, right?
Yeah.
8-1-2.
Yeah, it's not going well. These Johns brothers dinking really well, able to keep Matt out of the game.
Yep.
Side out.
So 1-8-1 in the second game here, the gold medal match. Ben and Colin looking to close it out to take gold, and for Ben to take the Triple Crown. Ooh, Colin almost got that great lob by Kyle with the wind at his back. You know, we haven't seen many work from that side, but
Yeah.
that one fell in.
I think Colin thought Ben was going to get it.
Yeah.
Ben thought Colin was going to get it.
You know, just
Colin's
that brother communication, which usually isn't too much of an issue. They have their roles pretty well defined. Another dink miss. Look at that. Got a couple points in a row here. 3 points in a row there. Let's get to 4-8-1. Here we go. Oh. Matt tried to get out of the way there. That ball was going to sail along by Colin, but just clips Matt to take that point.
4-8-2.
So 4-8-2. Yeah, so Matt's inserting himself a bit more here.
Kyle kind of got in the way of that last one.
Yeah, I think Matt was going to put that away. So that was a big point. That was to get to 5-8 to 5-8-2, and then we have a ball game. So now we're 8-4-1. Yep.
Second serve.
You know, a little loose shot there.
8-4-2.
I think you're going to see Matt pull the trigger pretty early if he gets another forehand look. He's not here to dink. He had a spot there. It was a good first beat up to Colin. Just wasn't on the second. So we got a 4-player warning here for profanity. I don't know who said what, but you know what
I believe.
you know what, Joey? I like it.
Me too. That's
I
what
like
we need.
it.
I will say something in pickleball. We have a crowd here that's doing a great job keeping them entertained, but we need some more action.
Yeah.
This isn't golf, guys. You come out to one of our...
Nor is it tennis, to be honest with you.
nor tennis. You come out to one of the big PPA events. You're in the crowd. We want you guys to get loud and have some fun out here.
Yeah, it's pickleball. It's not. This is just fun. Yeah, these guys are world-class athletes playing for a decent amount of money, but, I mean, let's have fun with it. One of our better points here.
Point.
Matt just misses that forehand dink, going back behind Ben.
10-4-2.
Got a match point here.
Match
This is for
point.
the gold, for the Triple Crown for Ben Johns.
Side out.
And Colin dumps a forehand drop into the bottom of the net. Ben's like, bro, that was for my Triple Crown. What are we doing here?
that was
What are we
ugly.
doing here?
Colin might be having to walk home after that one.
Yeah, just get the drop in. Let me close. Let me put this away, and let's get paid.
Oh, he's definitely walking home.
Now he just okay. Let's go. Colin sailing a return. 5-10-1. That ain't gonna do it. Matt Wright. Oh, we got a big gust of wind there. Matt Wright leaves a dink about head high. Not gonna cut it out here.
Oh, big rips.
Yeah. Matt's just throwing caution to the wind here, I feel.
Yeah.
Ooh, Kyle with the good hands. Okay, Matt Wright. Nice hands by Kyle there on Ben's little flick. Live another point. 6-10-2. See if they can pull off a couple more. Let's just call it one more. Let's start there. Ben imposing himself.
Yeah.
You know, the sneaky thing about Ben is he doesn't look that tall or long, but his reach is actually insane. The stuff he can take out of the air is just, it's just not something you'd expect. That's what makes him so dangerous. He can take so much out of the air.
Out of the air, and it's just his control.
Yeah.
Out of the air.
Yep,
you know, when he's in full stretch.
A lot of loose points here by the Johns boys.
You know what? I've seen a bigger comeback between these two before.
Absolutely, absolutely. Don't sleep on them. Don't sleep on Kyle and Matt. Nice hands by Kyle. Hey, this game's not over. Look.
It's not even close.
7-10-1, dude. They're 3 points away. Let's go. Let's go. We got a match here. Some loose points by the Johns. Let them right back in this match. Great hands by Kyle and Ben.
Oh, big dink.
Great misdirect. Great point. Probably the point of the match.
Yeah.
And Kyle was there to put that forehand away to get them right back in this game. Did not see this coming.
8-10-1.
8-10-1. They're on the one. 8-10, 2 points back.
They kind of lulled the Johns to sleep a little bit, tried to make this fun and friendly. They're back in it.
And if you don't think Matt's serious now, Matt's very serious now.
Yeah, you can see the feet moving.
Ah, tough. Backhand dink missed by Kyle. They're not out of this. They have one more serve here. 8-10-2.
8-10-2.
Ah, tough
good by
neck
Colin
cord off
Johns.
Colin. Colin, little sneaky smile. He knows he got away with one there. Matt head-on's really tough in a hands battle. Colin got away with one for 10-8-1, so match point, triple crown point. Colin better not dump another forehand drop in the net. There it is. Just out. So Kyle's
Just
backhand
out.
just out. So that'll do it. Ben Johns, Colin Johns take the gold in men's pro doubles.
Applause for our silver medalists, Kyle Yates and Matt Wright.
Yeah, I mean,
And let's give a big cheer for Ben
Kyle and
Johns
Matt doing great
Colin
today.
Johns,
Had some good wins.
Great wins, man. They were down match point 14-11, 1 to Tyler Loong and Spencer Smith, and battled through that to get here. So, I mean, insane day by those guys. They played amazing. Great to see Kyle back on the big stage. Matt's always right around here, so great match. Good stuff to see. I'd love to see a healthy Kyle and a Kyle that's not cramping, but you know, it's a long day out here.
All right. Stay with us to watch this great gold medal match between the next two women's teams.
We got Simone and Lucy, and Catherine and Jesse.
Yep. All right. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations, guys. You have played Matt and Kyle many times, but it's been a while since we've seen them in a final. What was the strategy going into it?
Yeah, I could tell they were definitely pretty tired, and we kind of talked before the match. Kyle was just about cramping, so it was pretty standard, just play our game, play what we're good at, and kind of let them come to us. But, it was awesome to see them in the final again. They did a really good job. They played a couple good matches to get there, so, hats off to them. They played really well.
All right, and you guys are quickly becoming long-term partners. We've seen you play so many tournaments together. What are the best and worst parts of playing together as siblings and partners?
And there are only upsides, I think. I don't think there are any downsides. When we've had as much success as we have had this year, it's only good things.
Ben, same answer from you?
Pretty much. I'd say the one thing that people always ask about is, whenever you're playing with a sibling or a partner, whatever, that, the communication is just so good that sometimes you get upset with them a little too easily. But, I think that's just one of the things that comes with all the good benefits. So it's like, yeah, of course, you guys will occasionally, be irritated with each other, but because of that, you can be a better team. It's actually beneficial.
All right, and you guys have amassed some incredible earnings at this point over the course of this last year. What do you guys want to do with that money, or what have you already done with it?
Well, Ben invested in cryptocurrency, so I might have to follow suit on that. We'll see.
And Ben?
Yeah, crypto investing. I'm also a huge Tesla fan, so I'm sure that'll be coming in my future at some point.
All right, guys, big congratulations to you both. We're going to show you the women's final now, so don't go away. Jordan?